Hello and welcome to Grand Signature Blog. I am Shanique Hughes, once again with my very good friend and mentor, Robert Kenneth. Hello.
Hello.
Are you ready to talk about auctions?
I love auctions.
All right, so you probably heard you can probably find a really good deal at the auction. Can you tell us a catch-22 or what it is like, or what can we do to get in the auction?
All right, so auctions anymore are online. I like it better when you can go there live, less competition, but if the auction's online, you could virtually be competing with people all over the world. Now, auctions are great. It's an all-cash deal. Hopefully, if it's in your area, you can visit the property, perhaps peek in the window. Oftentimes you can't.
Rob, I was told that in order to get on the online auction, you have to have some money up front.
Well, you're going to put in, where I live, approximately 10% of the purchase price that you've determined you're willing to spend, or you want to have money in escrow with the auction so that when it's time for the house to be bid on, you've got money, you're ready to rock and roll. Yes, so you need some money. So more than the 10% that you might put up into escrow so you can be an active bidder, if you're the winning bidder, you have to close within 24 hours or less. 100%.
Wow, so you better have the money.
Better have the money, and you better have done your due diligence. I've heard too many horror stories where you think you're buying the first mortgage, it turns out to be the HOA, and there's still a first mortgage. Or it turns out to be a second mortgage, and there's still a first mortgage. So be very, very careful and do your due diligence.
So you're saying that I can get online, think that I'm buying the mortgage, but I'm actually buying the HOA lien?
That's correct.
Wouldn't they disclose that up front?
It's not their job. Their job is to auction the property off, and it's buyer beware.
So then if I have HOA liens, then I still have to negotiate or pay the mortgage.
Yeah, the first mortgage doesn't go away. Now, if it's the first mortgage holder that's foreclosing and you've got other liens thereafter, depending upon the bid, if the bid is equal to and not much greater than, well, the mortgage just got paid off in full. Wonderful. But if there's a second mortgage, or if there's some other ancillary liens or judgments, some of them may be dismissed, others may remain, like IRS. So just be very careful. It's a whole nother venue of real estate investing.
If someone is interested on entering the game at auctions,
right,
what should they know beforehand?
Okay. Have a great title company. Make sure that, I've often said, the most important thing that any investor does, especially in the beginning, is pick one aspect of real estate. So if you're picking the auctions, then you've got to know the auctions forwards and backwards and backwards and forwards. Have a great title company. Be on site. Have great connections with real estate agents. A lot of these people have already left. The houses are abandoned. I'm not going to say they're totally in disrepair, but oftentimes they are. So it's a numbers game. You have to know what's the fair market value, what's the repairs, and what are you willing to spend.
But they're not going to tell you the repairs, are they? Not at
auction only is a vehicle to auction the property. End of story. Buyer beware. As is. As is, where is.
And without even being able to see it.
Oftentimes you've got people, again, in other states that get caught up. They have a lot of cash. They want to spend it. They want to invest it. They go to the auctions.
Can you put a contingency period?
No.
Not an auction.
No.
You can't
not on the auctions. No,
it's inspected.
There are other auctions that are outside the government venue. Okay, there's sheriff's auctions. There's auction.com. Okay, but we're talking about real estate foreclosure auctions that are run by the government, in effect.
Okay,
the
and
counties.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, you're on the auction. Auction usually starts 10 o'clock in the morning. You know that you're going to bid, let's Let's give you an example. Let's say that the property is worth fair market value $200,000. You want to buy it 30% below, so that's 60,000 off. You're at 140. Let's say there's 10,000 of repairs. You're at 130. Your strike price is 130. 10% of 130 is 13,000. Okay. At 130, if it goes higher than 130, you're not bidding anymore. You're out of the game. Somebody bids 135, they bought it. It's that simple. Now, if you're the winning bidder at, let's say, 120, great. You're within your MACO. You got to come up with the remainder of the money. You already have 13 in, so you got to come up with 107.
So, for a newbie, it's probably not a good idea.
No, I don't recommend it for a newbie unless you have a mentor and or you're doing your due diligence. This is the field of expertise you want to excel in. You spend whatever amount of months reading, going to seminars, workshops, etc. But for the beginner, no.
This is no eBay, baby. No returns on investment.
No, there's no returns.
Thanks so much for watching. I'm Shanique Hughes, my very good friend and mentor, Robert Kenneth. How can we get a hold of you?
Email me at hotforeclosure@aol.com. Call me, area code 954-494-2054.
Don't go anywhere.
Subscribe and join the investment community. We have a new episode every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Time on YouTube and Vimeo.